Imagine for a second a place built not just with bricks and mortar, but with a really radical idea about connection. Well, that's what we're talking about today. This is the story of the Happiness Village, a community designed to solve a huge societal challenge by pairing two groups you'd probably never expect to see together, but in a way that just works for everyone.
So on one hand, you've got elderly adults who have this incredible wealth of love and wisdom to share, and on the other, you have young adults with autism who really thrive when they get consistent support and a true sense of belonging. At first glance, they might seem worlds apart, right? But what's so amazing is how their needs and their gifts just line up perfectly.
And that brings us to the big, powerful question at the heart of this whole thing. What if the solution for one group was the other group? It's one of those simple ideas that feels almost obvious once you hear it, but it's the profound foundation for the entire happiness village.
To really get why the solution is so genius, we first have to understand the problem they're both facing. And it's a big one, the challenge of isolation.
I mean, just to get a sense of the scale here, look at this number. By 2050, it's projected that India will have 340 million people age 60 and over. Now, that isn't just a statistic, you know? That's a massive shift in population, and it brings a whole wave of social challenges with it.
For so many in this aging generation, the story is pretty similar. Their kids and grandkids might be living abroad for work, which can lead to this really deep loneliness and a feeling of being cut off. And this often leads to a diminished sense of purpose, even when they still have so much love and care they want to give. And at the same time, a lot of young adults on the autism spectrum are facing their own version of isolation. Social interactions can be tough, and they do best in environments that are consistent, compassionate, and emotionally supportive, which, let's be honest, can be incredibly hard to find out in the world.
So you've got these two groups, both longing for connection and purpose. And this is where the bridge between them comes in, the happiness village concept.
The official definition calls it an innovative community model, but I want to focus on another word they use, a sanctuary. That's so key. This isn't just about giving people a roof over their heads, it's about creating an entire ecosystem where these two groups can live together with the one goal of making each other's lives richer.
And the mission? It's crystal clear. Tackle loneliness head-on. The whole point is to boost everyone's quality of life by creating a space where love, support, and genuine understanding between generations isn't just an accident, it's the whole point of daily life. It's such a beautiful idea, but you might be wondering, how does it actually work day to day? So, let's go inside the village and see how they turn this amazing vision into a real thriving community.
The village's success isn't just luck, it's by design. It's built on three really important pillars. It starts with how they live together, moves on to what they do all day, and it's all grounded in how they care for their well-being. Let's break them down.
Okay, first up, the living spaces. They're designed so thoughtfully. Everyone gets their own private home, for personal space, but the village is also filled with these great communal areas, dining halls, gardens, activity rooms that are intentionally designed to get people interacting and building that crucial sense of community. And here is where you really see that symbiotic relationship in action. The young adults get access to all this vital training and fun activities. In return, the elderly caregivers find these really meaningful, flexible roles. They become mentors, they help guide social events, and they get to share their wisdom in a way that's fulfilling, not a burden. It's a perfect two-way street.
And wellness here isn't just some afterthought. It's baked into the entire model. The village takes this holistic approach that's based on Ayurveda, the traditional Indian system of medicine. So that means personalized health plans, a diet based on those principles, and things like yoga and meditation to support both the mind and the body. So what happens when you bring all of these pieces together? Well, you get this incredible ripple effect that creates a true community of purpose.
For the elderly residents, the benefits are just profound. They find this renewed sense of purpose. Their social connections get stronger, which helps fight that loneliness. Their mental health improves, and they finally have a place to share a lifetime of wisdom and experience where it's truly valued. And for the young adults, the impact is just as massive. They get the consistent emotional support and security they need to really thrive. This environment helps them develop crucial social and life skills, and it gives them a real sense of belonging, which in turn just skyrockets their confidence and independence.
It really all comes down to this core idea. This is not about one group helping another. It's about fostering a symbiotic relationship that enhances the quality of life for all. Everybody wins. It's a relationship of total reciprocity.
Ultimately, what's being built here is more than a village. It's a living, breathing network. It's resilient, it's empathetic,
and its roots are grown from shared daily experiences and the simple but powerful act of supporting each other. It's a community that can truly weather any storm.
And this brings us to the big picture. The Happiness Village isn't just a one-off feel-good story. It's a potential model for communities everywhere.
Seriously, think about it. This is so much more than just one village. It's a blueprint for the future. It's a whole new way of thinking about how we can design our communities to be built around what really matters, our emotional health and our ability to support one another.
And what's really exciting is that this isn't some lightning-in-a-bottle miracle. This model can be replicated. It just requires communities to embrace diversity, get people to work together, and really champion the idea of intergenerational living. And critically, it means sharing the success stories so this idea can spread and grow.
And that leaves us with one last powerful question to think about. We spend so much time building our towns and cities for convenience, for efficiency. But what if we started designing them first and foremost for human connection? What would that world even look like?